Feels like love, Cupid made a shot.
I registered into beauty school to become a licensed nail technician. Let's see what's in the starter kit box that they give you. Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, go and hit that subscribe. So, as you've seen by the intro and as you probably noticed by the thumbnail of this video, yes. So I have registered into beauty school. I'm enrolled and I'm now officially a student and I'm going to become a licensed nail technician. Now I'm super excited to be licensed. What's the reasons for it? Honestly, I just think furthering your education, if possible, is always an amazing thing. So I had an amazing opportunity and the beauty school really worked with what I needed in my kind of study course, I guess you would say. It's very, very flexible and that I love. So I enrolled into beauty school. I know, it's crazy. Every time I tell somebody, they're like, girl, how are you doing all this? Like, you're already so busy and jam-packed with everything in life, and now you're gonna take on school. Yes, but the thing about this is that it's actually a very flexible schooling. So a lot of it is really just when you have time, you do it. Yes, there is still deadlines and you should practice every second that you can. But so far, I'm really super excited. And yeah, I got in my kit to practice. Now with this, I'm going to be licensed in, I know, wait for it. I'm going to be licensed in acrylic, a dip, gel, and builder gel. So those would be the three things that I'm technically will be licensed in. And I know for anybody who's been watching me and following me, you're like, girl, acrylic? Like, what? No. But I think it's super important to know how to do acrylic, especially in the beauty industry, in the nail industry. Acrylic has been like the OG. That's how everything started, was with acrylic. And I really do want to learn it. And I'm just going to figure out how to minimize that smell for me. I don't think I'm going to switch over to acrylic. I really am and preferred a gel user, and soon a gel tech, I guess you would say, but it's specialized more in gel. But you know what, I think it'd be super fun to learn. So, but for me personally, that's like starting fresh all over. I have no clue how to really do acrylic. I never got into it that much because of the monomer smell. So anyways, let's get on with that. So I'm going to open up and see everything that comes in their kit that they send you. They send you when you register or enroll, sorry. You actually get like this whole kit with it. So it's all the supplies you need for school, which is amazing. Like, not everybody's like myself that has a full studio full of stuff. So this gives you everything you need to practice and pass the course. It's giving you all your tools, yeah, I think all your tools, a practice hand, a drill. I think you get all of that in here. So I want to go through and just see what it is. I'm super excited. And then I thought after that, I'll also go through a few things that I personally bought to more prepare myself for this class. So let's go, shall we? Okay, so first things first, as soon as I open it, I can smell the monomer. And I think that's what just gets me. But I think I did purchase something that'll really help me with that too. So this is what it looks like. It's super cute. I love that this comes with like this little bag. So I'm just gonna set it down here on this little thingamajig. We'll go through the bag last, but I want to show you this. Look at this little bag that it comes with. It's super cute and fun. I love that. It's so nice. So here we go, and this is all about the kit. This is the nail tech kit. So I can't believe it. I'm gonna be licensed. Can you imagine? Like, I don't know. I just didn't think. I don't know why. I just didn't know that it was like possible to even just like go ahead and do that, and I didn't know that's the route I wanted to go. But yeah, it's really cool to be able to actually become a licensed nail tech and just have the possibility. So I'm so grateful and I'm super excited to learn it all. So this is everything, and this is what you want to kind of check off to make sure that you got in your kit. I did go over everything. Did I check this list? Did go check? No, I didn't. So maybe that's what we'll do. Let's check our list and just double check and make sure we got everything, shall we? Get a pencil. Okay, because I didn't do that. I just assumed that I guess it was all there. Okay, so first things first, let's see what's in this box. Okay, so this is a charger. I'm assuming that's for the light. You do get a light, UV lamp. Let's check that bad boy off, because this is that. So this is the lamp that you get. And this is the brand. This is a brand of the school. Like, that's a school, or that's the, yeah, the school's brand that they use. Georgie, what is it? Georgie? Joro? I don't know. Don't make me pronounce that. But here we go. Nice little lamp. Everything smells like monomer. I'm not gonna lie to you, that's all I smell right now. Okay, super cute. It does detach. Nice detachable bottom. Okay, cute little size. Ooh, nice amount of lights. I guess we really should check and make sure everything works. I didn't do that, so let's just do that now as we're here with you guys. I guess I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And one thing about this is like it's a really like self-paced school, so I love that. A lot of it, like, it's all online based, so I don't have to worry. But the thing about that also is that there's tutors. You could go in and you could get tutors, you can get face-to-faces. It's really amazing, but it's also so workable with your schedule. So if you're somebody like me that just, I own my own 2 businesses really, and I just, to go into a class specific times, it just doesn't work for me in my life right now. So to have this school and this opportunity to be able to do it at my own pace, but also have all the resources there when needed, that's what made it possible for me to even like do this. And I'm super excited that they have schools like this that you can do it like that. So let me get a plug. Okay, so we have power. What do you say? Low heat mode. Okay, perfect. So you have your 10 second, your 30 second, your 60 seconds. So basically your flash cure, 30-second cure, 60-second cure, and then your low heat. This is a great one for a gel. If you ever feel that burn, the low heat's good for that. Seems good. I feel like you could get some really long nails in there. It's nice. It's a nice little lamp. So far, so good. And you're powered back off. Now, I'm going to keep it 100% real. I obviously have a few things in my studio. I've been doing nails personally on myself and for my creating content for about 3 years, I think now. So I have lamps. I'm going to probably use my own lamp. The only reason for that is that my lamp's cordless and it might just be easier for me. Now, I don't know if I actually have to use their lamp. I know you have to use their solution and their like acrylic and all that for your exams. You have to use their products, which I get it. It makes it like a like, I guess, what do you call it, like an even playing field, because some people, that's what they have. They're starting out, they want to do nails from the start, they get the kit and that's what they're depending on. So not everybody's gonna have a whole whack of stuff, and I get that, but I've also heard it's not all their stuff is like the best, and I know some things that you get in any type of kit ain't the best, so I'm hoping that I can swap out a few things that wouldn't be an issue. Okay, so we got our drill, check. Or sorry, our light, check. You get a drill also in this kit. Isn't that super cool? Where's the drill part? Let's check. E-file. I should have done that the other day, but let's do it together. So this is it again, same brand, super cool. Oh, nice little weight to it. Okay. Let's check it out, make sure that it works. It has the charger there. I'm assuming that's what that is. I'm assuming that this is a cordless drill. Okay, so this is it. It does have its little light. Take that off for a second. Okay. You should never need your drill up crazy like that, but actually working with acrylic for debulking, you're going to want to be a little higher. It's nice. Not really any vibration to it. Okay. So these are things that I would ask the school, because personally, I'm using my Melody Susie drill. But that's me. Like, I am just such a preference. I love Melody Susie drills, and that's why I'm like, why would I grab anything else? And it's right there. But if I have to use it, then it's great. And I love that the kit comes with it. That's the biggest thing. Like, that's awesome that the kit comes with a nice little drill. It's really pretty. It's a nice, like, black. I do really like the dial thing. That's kind of cool. Then you have your on, your forward and reverse, and then your in and out, that's for your charging, and then your power for the thing. And with this, it comes with your standard, oh, okay, cool, I've seen these. So it comes with your standard bits that usually come with all drills, but this actually comes with a, looks like a cuticle bit. Let me see if they actually have it down here as anything. No, I don't really see, but that's your barrel bit. And then that, I'm pretty positive, is a cuticle bits. But it does have a piece of paper in here as well, but I can go double check and look over everything. But super cool that it comes with a drill. Like, of course you're gonna need a drill because there's tests on the drill, there's tests on shaping and all these things. So you're really gonna know the nitty gritty, and that's actually one thing I'm looking forward to. I have personally practiced this over the last few years, and I've taken courses even before I got into nails just to learn myself, but just to actually go through it all again and really know how it's supposed to be taught is super cool. So, practice hand. It does come with a practice hand, and this is going to be interesting for me, and I will have to use this practice hand. I don't think they're going to let me, nor would I think I want to use my other practice hands. Well, I do have like an Amazon one, but I'm positive I have to use this one. And again, this is what everybody is using. I am a part of a group and I see everybody use this hand, so this is kind of cool. She's different. Okay, what should we call her? Call her Sally? I like it. Okay, so it's kind of like, let me go this way. It's kind of realistic-ish, not really, but it's like not that brown one. Remember the brown one we used to get? I had that one when I was first trying to practice. So this one's a little diff. This is like the more real one, but she ain't no Elena hand. That's okay. You're perfect for practicing, and that's what I feel like that's what we need for. This is different too. Okay, that's actually tight, which is good, because remember those other ones used to pop off? You know what I'm talking about. That brown hand. That's what I thought this was going to be like, and I was like, oh my god, no. But they're actually really in there. That's pretty cool. So this is perfect for me to help learn acrylic, learn all that. You almost don't care if you really mess her up. You don't want to use acetone or anything on her. That will eat her, but right? She's cute. Okay. And then you do have your nail tips for practicing. I'm not sure. I'm going to see if I can get extra of these just in case. But we have Sally over here. What's what we're going to call her? Let's call her Sally. She's cute. Okay. Now we have the big kit. Now I can get rid of that big box. Okay, so this is the kit. I'll get to that in a second. It also comes with a practice sheet. And this I really like. I even ordered one of these, like a rubber one, just in case. I didn't know if it was going to come with one. Just so I can help practice my beading and practice, again, any of my shaping with acrylic. This is so new to me to do acrylic. I tried it. I practiced maybe for a month in the very beginning. Not long. To me, that's nothing. Like, I don't remember any of it necessarily. Like I do, but I don't. So everything is new to me. So this is kind of like cool just to go back on that new vibe. So it's really good for your practicing. You can put it right on that and it'll just lift up. It won't ruin it. Okay, I stopped marking stuff down, but I think I'll do that later. Okay, so this is the kit. You have everything in there, and then this also has an instruction. You have your instructions up here just to double check you know what everything is, you know the anatomy, you know everything that's in acetone, all that. The builder gel, it gives you the ingredients to the builder gel, it gives you the ingredients to everything in here. So that is really good. You want to make sure that you know if you're allergic to anything, it's all in here to know. So that's a good book to make sure that they did incorporate. So this is it. So let's go ahead and see what they gave us. Okay, so we have lint-free wipes. Lint-free wipes, check. Mark them off our list. Okay, so this is your lint-free wipes. It almost gives you like cotton swab balls. Like like if you have a cut, that's what that reminds me of. Like you would put that on there. But that's what they are. Okay, they're actually not bad. I like that they're flexible. I might actually really like those, to be honest. I like the flexible lint, or that's the flexible, whatchamacallit? Wipe. Okay. They give you a bag of cotton balls. Check. Okay, so let's get into our liquids that they give. Okay, so you have a hand lotion, which is good for after your service. Let's smell, see if it does smell like anything. All the ingredients are on the back. Again, very good. For external use only. Oh, that's nice. Ooh, that's beautiful. I would love that after a service. It's like a very soft, slight, maybe floral. Really nice. Okay, 125 ml. Cool. Here you have acetone. Okay, your pure acetone. You're gonna need that for any soak offs, anything like that, removing polish and soaking off. They give you a 125 of alcohol, 100% isopropyl alcohol, and then the good old Liquid acrylic, monomer. I could smell you already, but you know what? I'm gonna have to get used to this a little bit. So I have to use their systems when I'm doing my exams. I already kind of asked because I thought, well, hey, I'm gonna avoid using anything that's probably like strong smelled, because you know you can get low odors and that, but you do have to use their products for the actual testing. But for practicing, I can use a different monomer just to practice, which they do recommend that you actually go and purchase a few different things for practicing so you do not run out of the products that you actually need for your exams. Now you can purchase more products, I have read, from them if need be, so that's kind of cool as well. Oh yeah, that's it. So that is the beautiful liquid, it's in there. Child. Yep, that's a good old smell of monomer. I'm not a huge fan. It's not too bad, even though it's just a 1-2 whiff, but I know if you're just constantly working with it, it's gonna get stronger in the air. Okay, buffing block. You get 1 square buffer. 1 buffing block. Check. So this is your standard buffing block, which is good. Again, I would recommend that you probably get a couple of them, especially if you're going to be practicing. And you can, I'm pretty positive these, you can sanitize these and reuse them. I am more of a preferred one use for a client, and with this we actually do have to do on live models for the exams. There's part where you have to have live models, so that's going to be interesting. And then there is some you can use practice hands, and live models that some of them you cannot use yourself, you actually have to do it on another person. So all these things are like really cool, that's going to come into play. So this is for dip. This is your little dip thing. Okay, so you would put it there and you would put your dip over. Okay, so we have a dip container guy. We have a damping dish. Very small little damping dish. We all know these guys. Keep it in the bag for now. I am going to set up a whole school station on my portable desk because I want to keep my filming desk for filming. I'm still going to be doing YouTube just as much, or you know, I'm gonna try to do it all, in all truth, so I'm hoping that I can still keep up to everything. So I don't want to set that up for practicing here because it'll just be really annoying to have to do that, then have to come film something and that. So I'm going to use that desk. So when I do that, maybe I'll film that, we'll set up my school desk. So that's going to be like a whole station, which is going to be super fun. Okay, we have another liquid. We have a cuticle oil. Sorry for the glare. Okay. And here we have your nippers. Let's just go ahead and open these. These look really good, actually. Or not your nippers, your edge cutters for cutting down your nail tip. That's what these are for. So for any false nail tips, this is a nice quality. Oh, look at that rose. Okay, really nice. Like them. Cool. We have a pair of nippers. Okay, they look nice. Your standard pair of nippers. And keep them like that. I'm gonna want to sanitize everything before I start using it anyways. Okay. Oh yeah, sorry. So we have some forms. We're also learning how to use forms, which this is going to be good for me because I really suck at forms, so that's pretty cool. I'm excited to learn that. And then some nail tips. I'm actually involved in a group, a Facebook group for like the school, which is amazing because it's actually very helpful and it's just like kind of a cool little vibe. And I hear that these tips are not the best, but I don't know, I've never tried them, so I don't know. But me personally, I have 2 drawers full of tips, so I think I'll be fine finding and figuring out other tip solutions if they do not work well. And I did not purchase any extra because I have a whole whack down there. Okay, so here they give you 3 and 2, 5 in total, 5 nail files, so you have an 80-80 grit, 100-100 grit. That would be more for your acrylic. We have a 150 and 80. Okay, still more acrylic side. 150 and 150, and then 100, 100. So these are pretty coarse files. The 180 is the least. I really personally, for me and my nails, my natural nails, I would go 180 and above. So these are more for extensions, I'm finding. Again, but it's a good variety, and you can sanitize these as well and reuse them as long as you make sure you follow the proper sanitization ways, and then you'll be perfectly fine to reuse them if you wanted to. Here we have a cuticle pusher, very important. You need to know how to prep the nail properly. So we have one of them. We have a clipper. You're going to need to be able to cut down the natural nail if you want to add an extension. So this is a curved end clipper. Have a dust brush, super cute, with a little lid. I like these little lids, sorry. Little lid, and this is to be able to dust off your nails, get them clean for your extension. Okay, just want to mark everything down. So another couple things. You have these little droppers. These are what you would use to put in your monomer, and then you would take some of that, soak it up, and then put that into your little damping dish. So you get 2 of those little suction things. Here we have a gel brush, by the looks of it. Looks like a nice one. Manicure pen, it says. Okay. Nice. This is a nice little gel brush. Looks like actually it looks like a really nice little size. My preferred oval edge or rounded out edge. Comes with a lid. Pretty decent fitting lid. So that is nice. I want to keep that with all my stuff so I don't get it mixed up. Actually, I can put it back in the box or in the bag. Duh. Okay, and then you have acrylic brush. Super important to learn acrylic, right? So this looks like a size 8 maybe. It doesn't say, but let's actually, I have gloves on so I can just break it up. So I don't know, it doesn't feel Kolinsky at all. It feels a little coarse. So I'm guessing these are synthetic hairs. Which, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not, like I said, I'm not an acrylic user, but I know enough about nails that I think you're really setting yourself up for failure not using 100% Kolinsky brush, because the acrylic will get stuck in these bristles and clog it up and just make it a nightmare to try to actually lay your acrylic. So I would definitely recommend investing in a Kolinsky brush. They're not the cheapest to get a good one, but they're not that crazy. You could probably get a pretty decent one for about 40 bucks. Oh, let me use this guy. So there we go. You're going to want to prep it into your acrylic. Just feel it. Yeah, it doesn't feel very soft. So I would guess that's not 100% Kolinsky. But I'm not like a pro either. But maybe we can do a little bit of a comparison to a real Kolinsky brush. Okay, so what else you get into this kit? You get your actual builder gels, and you get your acrylic and all that good stuff. So again, this will be for all 3 of like the main nail extensions and how you would extend your nail besides Gel X. This does not prep you in that at all. but I think I know how to do a gel X, so we're good there. So here we have, again, so I will be technically licensed in acrylic, dip, and builder gel. So they give you a primer. You need a primer. Oh, a brush saver, that's for dip. Nail dip base coat, dip. Ooh, a builder gel. A clear builder gel. Dip top coat. A white builder gel. Oh, a nail polish, so that's a top coat, sorry. Dip activator and a dehydrator. So hold on. Top coat, nail dip base coat. They don't give you a base. Oh, it's right here. Yeah, I was gonna say they don't give you a base coat. Never mind though. So they give you a base coat because I was like, that freaked me out for a second. Okay. It's like a nice little consistency. And then your top coat. And again, this is all the same brand. This is the school's brand that they use. So your dehydrator and your primer. So for the builder gels, you get white. Oh yeah, that's thickums. I'm gonna have to ask if you have to use it out of the bottle or if you could put it on a palette and use the brush for the builder gel. I'm curious if that makes a difference if you're allowed to use that. That seems pretty thick. But I'm actually like excited to learn how to work with builder gel out of the bottle. I'm usually a pot type of girl. So again, I'm going to be learning a lot of new things that I think is really important. Oh, that's a cute pink. Okay, very like skin tony vibes, like natural nail bed vibes. Super cute. And then your clear. And these are thicker. Ooh. Get on that. Super cool. Now your dip, I don't really know. I've tried dip once, I think. So no real clue how to do that. So we're gonna need practice on that. And again, this does not mean that I'll be taking my channel to a dip girl or I'm gonna take my channel over to acrylic. I said that though, like joking around. Can you imagine I really enjoy acrylic and I just like go that vibe? Who knows? But like I'm still so much of a more gel user. I really don't think that like I don't see myself there at all. So don't worry if you watch me and you're like, I really watch you because you use gel. Honey, that ain't changing. It's not changing at all. So, oh, this is a red. So this is going to be for our basic Maddie, our gel polish Maddie. And of course, I'm going to give you one of the hardest colors to work with because you're going to know if you touch your skin there. But I think that's super cool that that is the one that they give you. So they give you an apple red because we do have to know how to prep your natural nail just for a gel polish mani. So I think that's super cool and important. They give you some nail glue. I've heard, because again, I've been into a group that talks about their journey and they're doing the same things. A lot of them is me. Whoever else is in the nail tech course. So I've heard that their glue is not the best, but honestly I think I knew these things going in, just like working with products for the last few years. I'm like, okay, these things that like certain things you get in like any kits are iffy. So here you have your nail dip, you have a white and a clear. Is that it? I think two, right? Let me just double check. Cute. Okay, so for acrylic now you get a super white, you get a clear, and then you get your clear pink, which probably would be like your light pink, no different than that. The builder gel. So let's just go ahead and quickly mark off the rest of the stuff and a top and a base. So everything came in my kit. Beautiful. I marked everything off, and that is what you would get in a nail kit if you were to go to beauty school your own self. At least this beauty school, that's what they offer in their kit, which is completely amazing. And if you don't know, I'm so sorry, I'm in Canada, so they do actually do it for other countries as well. This is not just for Canada. So that's pretty cool that they do. There is different countries that this beauty school actually does teach in. But that is super cool. So that is what you get. in your kit if you sign up, and this is the products that I will need to be using. But speaking of that, I did go ahead and purchase a couple things for practice reasons. Again, they kind of suggest that you're going to need this stuff for your exams. So if you feel like you're going to need a lot of practice, which of course you should be practicing, probably try practicing with something else, and then that way you're not going to use up all these products and have to worry about replacing them for your actual exam time. So speaking of products and not using them, let's talk about a couple things that I purchased now that I think personally, if anybody is watching this, say from the school or interested in going to school, I think you should probably have and never came in this kit, that I think is crucial. So they gave you a lamp, which is amazing. They gave you a nail drill, which is amazing. A practice hand, which is amazing. But one thing I think is super important if you're going to be using any of these products, especially when it comes to filing off that acrylic, especially when it comes to filing down that builder gel, but mainly the acrylic, because it's going to probably get bulky. You're practicing. You should have a dust collector. So I personally have the Melody Susie dust collector. This one is amazing because it's so compact and small. I think this is going to work so good, especially on my smaller desk. I absolutely love this one, so you can get your own. They have these on Amazon that you can get, or you can go to the Melody Susie website and they ship all over. So if you're like myself in Canada, you can get these. I usually, I'm not gonna lie, me personally, I shop on the Amazon storefront of Melody Susie because I'm in Canada. I get it way faster than shopping on their actual storefront. If you do shop on their storefront, I do have a discount code that you could use to save a little bit of money, so that might help. But definitely check out both places, and they do have a warranty, but you don't have to go for Melody Susie by any means. I just love this brand. It's very reputable, and I've been using this brand for like 3 years since I started my journey. So I would personally recommend them, but I recommend any dust collector. It doesn't matter what brand, but get a dust collector for when you're working. That is so much dust and fumes and everything that's fluffing around in the air especially when you're filing off. So get a dust collector 100% if you're going to take any nail tech course. I think this is a must. I kind of think it's a little odd that they don't have something like that in there, but again, these are not the cheapest, but you don't know, the school's not that cheap either to go to. It's not like it's free. You definitely have to pay a tuition for it, so they probably should have included a dust collector in that, my personal opinion. And then another thing, speaking on the dust, what I think you should have, very important, is masks. Make sure you purchase some masks and gloves, and definitely gloves as well. Very important that you have these two things when you're practicing any of these things that you're here, when it comes to the dip, when it comes to the acrylic, builder gel, anything, unless you're working on yourself. Even if you are, glove up the next hand. Be sure to make sure that you have everything, like your gloves and your mask and everything like that. It's super, super important. I'm so sorry for that noise over there. Like, that's terrible. And now that I'm thinking about it, I completely forgot my mic, so I really hope the audio of this is actually good. How did I forget my mic? Anyways. So a few things that I purchased. I already had these, but I want to show these. Some dental bibs are really good for your desk, to protect your desk when you're working. At least this way you will not have to worry about the acrylic and the monomer and all that getting everywhere. So dental bibs are really important. But on that note, I actually purchased these from Amazon. These little nail towels, and that's what's down right now. And actually, this is probably what I was looking for the whole time. I've tried some off Shein. These are way better, but they're shorter, so I guess it all depends what you want. The other ones are longer for filming, actually, like the other one's probably better, but for working, I think these will be great. They're a bit thicker, so I love that. And then I grabbed some preamp wipes when I went to Jessica's Nail Beauty Supply to grab a few things for the class, and so I wanted to grab these. So these little preamp wipes, personally, like, they're just good for your desk, anything like that, wiping off all your surfaces. I really got these so when I'm doing models, I can make sure I just wipe down my hand rest, my lamp, anything like that in between or after or before, right? So I grabbed a couple of them. Where did that go? Speaking of preamp, I actually grabbed some more. I was almost out of my cleaner, so this disinfects all my tools, so I wanted to make sure that I had enough and plenty of that on hand. Even if I just do it for myself, I still like to clean my tools properly. I don't want to get an infection even on myself, even just using it on myself, because there's germs and there's a whole whack of other things that I touch. So I want to make sure that I clean all my tools, so I buy the preamp. Okay, so that as well, I actually went and I bought myself a air purifier for in the studio to make sure that this will suck out any of the monomer smell and just help not stink out my whole house. I have a bunny and I don't want any of this fumes or anything to hurt him, so that was really important for me. As well as I actually bought this. Now, I don't know how well it's going to work or anything like that, but I do think it will work really well. So after doing a little bit of research, I actually bought a fume extractor. And this is to go basically right over my monomer dish to help suck any of those fumes out and recycle it back into the air, not being as harsh. So this is what this little guy looks like. It comes with a little stand to go on your desk if you wanted. And it has its cord over there. So this is what this looks like, and it has carbon filters in it. This one actually comes with a light on it, which is kind of neat. But this will suck out all of the fumes. So what my plan is to do is just have it right by my monomer dish. Just let's say, so this is the monomer dish that I bought, which I think is important to get one that has a lid, so that way even when you're not using it, and the inside will still smell like monomer, so it's better if you get one with a cork lid, and then that way you can prevent the smell from leaking out more in your house. So that's how that's going to be. I wanted to basically suck at the fumes, and then this I think sucks from a certain distance, so it doesn't have to be right over it, but it will still help suck out those fumes and filter it through the filter. So I wanted to get one of that. I will put all these in my Amazon storefront, and it comes with extra filters. So again, I got a little damping dish. I actually got this one off of Amazon. Jessica Nail Beauty didn't have one, and I wanted the one with the corkscrew. Very important for me. What I wanted. Okay, so on that note, I grabbed a couple things to practice with. Now, I was searching through brands and different brands to feel like, okay, what do I want to try? I know the good old-fashioned Young Nails. I tried Young Nails. When I first started, that was a brand that I tried, and the monomer stunk, in my opinion. So, I don't know if that's just like what it is. It's probably just how it is, guys. But yeah, so I was like, I already tried Young Nails. I don't really want to go down that route. So I actually was looking into doing some stuff, and I found not polished. So I went down the not polished rabbit hole. So I ended up purchasing basically the same thing that they give you, a clear, a white, and then I got Nude Panther. I seen that this is like a really pretty nude color. I'm gonna try to give myself a set with that and see how it works. So with that, I got their monomer, and let's do a little sniff comparisons. So this is a 8 ounce. It's the same thing. I don't know. To me, it still stinks. Yeah. It legit smells. They all stink. But I guess it's not too crazy. I don't know. To me, it still smells weird. But this is no yellowing sculpting solution. So we're going to see how this one goes. And again, it's the same system, so I just wanted to get the same matching. But with that, I bought their neutralizer. So you're supposed to be able to add 3 or 4 drops of the fragrance into your dish, and this will help neutralize the monomer smell. So I was thinking with this, with the extractor, extracting that out, when I have the air purifier going, the window open a smidge, I should be okay-ish. I also just went on Amazon and I grabbed some extra dip. Oh, I thought that it did say powder, but I was like, did that just say powder? Dip liquid so I can practice. I think I have some. I just don't even know. It's in my drawer. I don't even know if it's actually any good with some Azure Beauty when they sent me some stuff. But this one seemed, okay, it's just the liquids. This one seemed like a pretty decent deal for just the liquids. I have extra powder that I can practice with. And this is actually a pretty decent size. So you have your base, your top, your activator, and your brush saver. They give you a brush saver. Yeah, they did too. And then this one comes with extra brushes, which I feel like is important for the dip world. Sorry if I was not in frame. So yeah, I did grab a couple extra of them. And then I grabbed some nail glue because I just assumed that the nail glue wasn't the greatest over there, and I needed nail glue anyways, and I actually really love the Macart. It works really well for me. So, and then I bought a acrylic brush because, let's be real, you're not setting me up for failure, right? I just didn't think that they would actually give you like a really good brand of an acrylic brush or a really good like full Kolinsky brush. I was like, are they? Who knows? It'd be nice. What's happening? Okay, so this one is Oola. So this is an acrylic brush, go-to tool. So this is a Kolinsky hair. It's 100% Kolinsky hair. This brush was about $40. It wasn't too bad. I actually was going to get the knot polish. I wanted to get the knot polish brush. But with that being said, the smallest size that knot polish has, I think, is like a 12 or a 14 available, at least at the store that I was at. And that's too big for me to practice. So I didn't want to get too big to practice, but I didn't want to get too small either. So I got a 10. This is a 10. That, even through my glove, that feels way different. But it's not pinched. Like, it's just, no, it's not pinched. So I'm going to actually pinch this. Let's just do it on camera because why not? I've never done it before, but I believe that you just got to, like, you want to wrap something so you don't mess up the thing. And I want to pinch it like the same direction. Maybe just go 2. Why is this so nerve-wracking? I hope it's okay. Ooh, it did. Okay. Yeah, I like that. So there we go. So essentially that's a little bit more pinched. I prefer a pinch than just an oval barrel. This one's pinched too, actually. So that's it. Why I did this is why I wrapped it, is so that way you don't mess up your metal piece there. And then, so let's see. Kind of a big difference. Yeah, like it just feels different. This feels soft, even like over my glove. Okay. It does feel soft now that I touch it though. It almost feels too soft. I don't even know then. I don't know. Maybe I can ask them. Do you think that they'll like just say? But that's really small anyways. I didn't want it to be too small. So you're just gonna want to get it all nice and ready, get all that glue out of it. But look at the difference, right? This one just stays like this. Why don't you fluff up? You just go right back. That's what makes me feel like it's a little synthetic, because this one is just like fluffing up the way you think like a brush should, right? But I'll try it because, well, I have them. I want to try it. But I got this one for that reason. It does not have a lid. I hear that it's better if you have a lid, so that way you can store it and store it down, so that way the acrylic doesn't get into like, or the monomer doesn't get up there. But it's okay. It has a little box that it comes in, right? There's no lid, so I'll keep it in the box and store it like that. Who knows? I don't know, guys. But that is all I got. This little haul is all over. It's really an unboxing type of vibe. It's a small haul with the extra things that I purchased. I'm really hoping with a fume extractor and everything that it won't smell like crazy like monomer, and it won't really bother me. It's not, well, it doesn't matter if it does or not. It's gonna have to get me through school at least. But that is what I've been up to lately. Yeah, I just enrolled in the nail tech school, so I'm gonna add that to everything else that I'm doing. But I'm super excited, and if anybody has any questions or anything like that, just leave them down below and I'll be sure to get back to you and answer them. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let me know what you thought of this video, and would you ever consider becoming a licensed nail tech? Let me know what you think, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.